Hello YouTube, this is Tech in Prep coming to you for the first time. This is my first video and I'm excited about getting my feet wet with all this. Let me see, just real quick, my plan is to do Tech in Prep. Basically, technology, not in the sense of electronics per se, unless they have to do with prepping, but more of a more gear, and prep obviously. Being prepared for situations where you have to be self-resilient. So that's how I'd like this particular channel to go. So, let's see how it goes. There's a lot of great YouTubers out there, and it's a tough group to get into, but I think that I do have a angle and a information that could be valuable to others. So, with that said, here we go. What I'm going to do is start this first video with an unboxing. That's it. I received this today. It is the Browning Shock and Awe Tomahawk / knife. I think it's pretty it interests me. So usually when things pique my interest, I do a little research on them. Sometimes I bite. So let's see how this goes. Handy dandy. Okay, real quick. I know it's a little sidetrack, but my DeWalt work knife. Love this thing. I'm not gonna go into a review about it. It's just for the price. I forget what I paid, like 16 bucks, maybe at Home Depot, but it's a workhorse. Cuts rope. Just love it. Use it for everything. All right. So this will be the unboxing. Let me show you it. The sticker's over here, but it says black. I guess it says something. I don't know. I'm gonna look inside. Hopefully you'll have whatever's on here, but because the side label's blocked also. But let's get right to it. Here we go. Sorry. This shows that I really just got this an hour ago and haven't even looked at it. Black label tactical blades. That's the box. There we go. All right, so let's open this bad boy up and see what it looks like. Alrighty. Okay, relatively simple. Nice sturdy cardboard. This I would assume is the tomahawk. I'm gonna put this aside for a second and look in this. All right. Well, what we have here is instructions, I guess, on the sheath and how to put it in and out of the sheath. Seems like it came a little ripped, but that could be from, well, I'm thinking, that's it. With the packing, this little point was sticking out, which I assume tore this up and made it look like a mouse got to it. We'll overlook that. Not a big deal, right? I know how to use a sheath. So, yeah, that's about all that's on this page. Just instructions on how to put the tomahawk in and out of the sheath so that you don't, so legally, they're okay if you cut your hand. All right, let's open this up. Looks like a big piece of meat, you get from an old school deli, but I like the wrapping, to be honest with you. It's kind of cool. Let me adjust this real quick. Stick it down a little bit. There we go. Once again, bear with me, first video. All right, the deli paper's open. Still get that out of the way. Nice bubble wrap. We have tool itself and what appears to be the sheath. Let's see how this is. All right. Decent, I mean, Kydex maybe. Not great with all the different material names. It's a plasticky Kydex, if anything. But all right, no big deal. It's as long as it does the job, right? That's what really matters. It appears that you push these little levers here. Sorry, these levers here on each side will release this buckle and do it twice, and then you have your Molly compatible straps. They're on hinges. They feel pretty durable. Can't complain. And this portion here is the safety, basically. You open that. Okay, well, enough of that. Let's put this here. And look at that thing. All right. Little heft to it. Gotta admit. Kind of impressed. Oh. All right. There's that. All right. There's a little oil on the edge, which is actually a good thing. It lets me know that someone hasn't been banging with this already. So, okay, it says shock and awe. Not sure if you can see that. Yeah. And we're looking at the bottom. All right, it's relatively thick. I mean, it's a solid piece of. This feels like a solid piece of steel. I've heard others kind of talk about the wrap. I see what they mean. It feels a little hard, like hard and pointy. If you kind of notice, as you get an angle, but the use for this is basically a weapon. It's not a hatchet. It's not a camp tool. It's a weapon, and you're not going to swing something like this for more than a minute. If you do, you're in a whole other world of shit that you have to worry about. But more than your hand hurting a little. So there's that. We have the tool. Let's see how it fits in the. Now, what I learned is with this sheath is that they put this on the back. It used to be in the beginning up front here. And what you would do is you would open that and then it would come out. But the problem was coming out like this, people are getting cut right here. So they now put it in the back, which some people don't like the release of it because you have to actually, as you see, watch, as we put in, it goes in like this and then up. Okay? In like this, then up. So, and then you lock it down, sorry. So when you release, when it comes out, it's the same thing. It won't come straight. It has to come out and then forward cut it. So some people just don't like how that is. I haven't tried it out. I haven't put it on a belt or a pack, so I'm not quite sure. I'm sure it's more about orientation, where you put it, how you get used to it, which way you're drawing it. I don't know. Like I said, that's something I'll find out. But it seems to go in pretty simple. Just, here we go again. In, that, click, and then drop. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Little rattle. Just lock these up and listen again. Pretend it's on a belt. Little rattle, but no. I mean, all in all, I like it. I mean, I like gear, and it seems like a fun piece of equipment, even though the practical uses are limited. I would say nice pommel, but I mean, if you get this in hand, I think anybody would be impressed just by the weight. It's very small. Size-wise, I mean, forgive me, I'm not prepared for anything. I mean, I'm looking at 10.5 inches to the spike from the top. So, I mean, it's not that big. Like I said, my little DeWalt here is a comparison. It's from the bottom. But I wasn't sure if I would like it because everyone's like, oh, I see a lot of videos, oh, it's small and everything else, but I kind of like this. Because, I mean, I have hatchets. I'm waving like you could adjust the camera. I have hatchets. I have camping hatchets. I have an axe. I have things that are used for very specific needs. This is more of a, for me, for my personal use, this is more of a just have at home, maybe carry if I'm going somewhere with some buddies and we're just messing around a little car camping, and I want to show off my throwing skills because I hear it does throw. I will ideally, I'm gonna do a video on this, you know, to test out. But anyhow, for what I'm gonna use it for, it's nice. I like it. It's a nice little toy, and I'm gonna say toy because honestly, weapon-wise, I mean, if that situation comes up, what I do, you know, I probably would go for other things besides this. So it doesn't even really serve that purpose for me, but it's nice. I like it. And who knows? Hey, you know what I mean? I mean, never say never. So with that, I'm gonna sign off. This is this has been fun. All right, it's new. Might do a little editing, might not. Might just get it in its raw form. Please give me any comments or suggestions. I really do appreciate it. Remember, it's my first time, but I'm open to constructive criticism. So that's about it. This is this has been good, and I'll see you next video. Signing off. This is about the end of the video. So there was one more thing I wanted to say to you, and I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was a sign-off line or something else. Not really important. We have fun. And the Browning shock and awe tomahawk knife. All right. See you next time. Peace.